Peace, family. It's your boy Sunrise the Divine, and I'm back at you with love and light. Today, we're going to talk about the Soul Star Chakra and visions of the future and visions of future Earth. So, first off, let me start by saying this: on this ascension journey, when you are doing your work and you're expanding and becoming more self-aware, unlocking more knowledge, and realizing and remembering more, it continues to build that momentum. So what I mean is, when you get to a certain level in your journey, or actually not when you get to a certain level, because it continuously happens, it's like a never ending thing. But as you learn more and integrate more knowledge into your being, you will unlock more knowledge. And by what I mean by unlock is, I mean that the universe will present more knowledge on a higher on a higher frequency, or knowledge that is deeper to you after you've already integrated a certain level of knowledge. So it's like you may uh it's just that's just what it is. You learn more, you unlock more frequencies that you have access to, and you'll receive greater information. So with that being said, just recently, maybe within the past few months, I've become aware and been seeing a lot of information out about this new chakra. It's not a new chakra, but every all of this is ancient wisdom. But a chakra that we've unlocked more information, or I've unlocked information about, because it's coming into my awareness and my reality. So the soul star chakra, I've been seeing a lot online about this soul star chakra, and a lot of people in the conscious community talking about this soul star chakra. Now, if you're familiar with chakras, then it's all bueno. If not, go get familiar with chakras. Come back to this video. Now, chakras, you guys are familiar with our main 7 chakras, from the root to the crown, crown to the root, whatever. And some of you may even know that we have more than 7, and those 7 are our main chakra centers. Now, most of the time in consciousness and spirituality, when you study the chakras, you only study these main 7 centers that align throughout the spine. Now, not apparently, because it makes it sound like I don't believe it. I believe it. So we've entered a time and space now as a collective and as an individual, to where access to information about the 8th chakra, which sits above our crown chakra, soul star chakra, they say about 6 inches above, so it's like right here, has been released. So information on this chakra has been released and has just been circulating among the community, and I'm just here to talk about it a little bit. So apparently the 8th chakra, the soul star chakra, it's they call it your higher heart. You know what? I just got to download. The reason why they call it your higher heart is because if you take a look at your first 3 chakras, you got, let's just use this. You got your root, sacral, solar plexus. That's 3 chakras, and then the 4th one is your heart. But the 4th chakra, the heart chakra, acts as a gate into the higher chakras. So the 4th chakra is the gate, right? And then once you get past that heart chakra, which is the gate, you got 3 more chakras: the throat, the third eye, and the crown, right? And that's 3 more chakras. And they call it your higher heart because it is, again, the 4th chakra, if you get what I mean. So it's a gate that it's like a bridge that connects you to higher dimensions and higher realms. What I've heard about this chakra is it's the bridge, it's the gate between your personality and your higher self. It's the gate. Now with this chakra, we are starting to get it activated as individuals. We all on our different pace, but it's starting to get activated. And they say this has a lot to do with remembering our true purpose, access to, the Akashic records. They say this chakra has a lot to do with integrating your soul, integrating and merging your soul and your personality to where they're one, to where your personality and your soul are harmoniously existing and not combating each other. So that's just a little bit about the soul star chakra. Go do your own research. I'm still learning about it, still tapping in with the ether with it as well. Now I want to tap in a little bit with that being said about the unfolding of new information and all of that stuff. I want to talk about some visions of future Earth. Light workers, I'm talking to you because you're probably the only one that's watching this video. It's very imperative that we, or important that we continue to envision the reality we want in a positive nature, and to continue to expand and continue to do our work. Because what I'm seeing in the future for planet Earth is, and they got in no timeline is set. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's set in stone yet. I feel like the timelines get set based off of our actions. But what I'm seeing is, I'm seeing Earth becoming a more intergalactic planet, meaning that we have access to communicate with extraterrestrials on a more mainstream level. We communicate with extraterrestrials on an individual basis, and sometimes even groups of people communicate with spirits and other aliens and ETs. But I want Earth to be able to have communication with the other entities on a more mainstream basis, meaning that everybody on the planet knows that there are ETs, and meaning that we are having obvious contacts with these ETs and even intergalactic travel. But and we're a little bit away from that because we have to heal our tendency to fight each other and be animalistic and be very primal with each other. Actually, we feel sometimes like we're so advanced as a planet, but sometimes we act a little primal and like we fight over stupid stuff like race and all of that stuff, and beliefs and all of that. But what I'm seeing is planet Earth going on a more galactic scale, more contacts with ETs. And I ain't talking about none of that colonizer shit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're going to go to other planets and repeat this. No. We're not going to be able to go to an intergalactic level until we heal as a collective. And we're doing that. A lot of people are healing individually, but collectively we're rising and ascending. But I see Earth becoming a more intergalactic planet. I see the technology expanding in a healthier way. I see free energy. I see no more 9-to-5 slave mentality jobs. I see no more greed. I see eating organic, and I just see so much possibilities and so much greatness in the upcoming years. And I just realized that it's going to take quite a little bit longer than I expected, So with that being said, it's important to get on your healthcare tip so you can be on your immortal tip, so you can see out the full play of the ascension of humanity. Because it's about time we start thinking about life expansion and immortality, and why we have the idea that we only have 100 years. Turtles live for 400 easy. Even in the Bible, they say people used to live for 500-600 years. So I see, that's another thing I see in the future. I see extended lifetimes. I see people tapping into their immortality and choosing when to die or transition. And people choosing when to leave their body behind. I see that being normalized. Right now, some of y'all even in the conscious community who's open, some of y'all probably like, damn, bro, you sound kind of crazy. But I've decided I no longer give any fucks, but about other people, other reflections, opinions, because I'm here to exist as my greatest self. But I just want y'all to start thinking about how life expansion, because I personally, I want to see this whole ascension play out. And it might take some generations, you know. It might be to our great grandkids generation, or it could be tomorrow. It depends on what we choose. But that's just it. Keep your images and your voice opinions of the future positive, so we can manifest more of a positive future. And that's it, y'all. It's a nice rainy day in LA. I always love it when LA gets rain because we don't get it that much, but we really need it. So just keep existing in greatness. It's your boy Sunrise El Divino, Sun God Young Ra, the Divine One, the Risen One. I'm playing. All right, y'all.